Oh, yeah, let us slide on down. Hello.
He's naked on set right now. It's frisky.
Welcome to Attack of the Show, TV's only source for all the stuff you care about. I'm Kevin Pereira. It's good to see you.
Kevin Pereira, how many times do you think you said that in your life?
I'm 1,200 times, 1,300 times? Give or
Just
take?
on the show?
Yeah.
So plus what in the table read and
Oh, a lot more time
that's
than
a
that.
lot of time.
Oh, believe me, I want to chew on a gun. I really do.
I'm Candace Bailey. We're coming to you live from the G4 Studios in Los Angeles.
Sorry. Ha-ha! On the show today, Michael Rosenbaum is here live. He'll be reprising his role as Lex Luthor on the series finale of Smallville. So that's going to happen. Plus, Chris Hardwick's got your gadget prawn suckers. Canon's new compact DSLR. It's barely a pound, and it shoots 18 megapixels. Literally fires them at your subject. It will murder them.
And are you looking forward to the new movie Priest, but confused about how vampires end up fighting a war after the apocalypse? Never fear. We'll tell you everything you need to know about the vampire action flick. And then Game Break takes to the rooftop with Brink. Morgan Webb has all the details on the parkour-esque first-person shooter.
Don't run out and buy it until you hear what we have to say. That's not a spoiler. I'm saying don't run out and buy it.
That's kind of a spoiler, Kevin.
Not at all. We might have some very positive things to say about it. Just don't buy it yet.
We're the SEAL Team 6 of the internet.
Let's go around the net.
Okay.
That's it. All right, today's number 5 item contains some helpful information for all you pole vaulters out there.
Lesson 1, use the pole. What a dummy!
Made no sense. I mean, it's a bonus after he gets kicked off the track team. At least he'll have an in with the swim team, right?
That's true,
Make
Kevin.
a little transition.
Very true.
Thank you.
Today's number 4 is courtesy of the rapper's helper.
Ah, cocaine.
That's right, auto-tune.
Yes, auto-tune.
In theory, auto-tune makes a voice tolerable for human ears.
But the fact is, it always makes things worse.
Yes.
She's mad and I know why. Simply 'cause she's not I. She's mad and I know why. Simply 'cause she's not I. She's good, but I'm great. She laughs and plays and takes. I score a 10, she get 9. Got nothing, so she wants mine.
Is it over?
Still not as bad as dubstep. I mean, it was close.
Dubstep?
I actually like the wobble. Don't write angry letters. Oh, you're too high on MDMA to actually write. All that needed was like a good beat to be Kanye. It was really close. If you listen to 808s and Heartbreak, that's all it needed was a halfway decent beat.
That was like the worst thing I've ever heard in my life.
Wow.
Ever. This song is called She's Mad, but it's probably rapper P the G who's actually pissed off, and myself because I had to hear it.
Well, if he wasn't mad, he is going to be really upset because we're going to actually add that to the big board of things that will not get you laid. There it is, and boom! Terrible auto-tune. That's right there.
Dinosaur bed sheets,
Yeah,
but they're so sexy.
Haven't heard that.
No?
I'm the triple threat. I quote Monty Python. I have used a neti pot, and I still host this show. So.
Sexy Kevin.
Nope. You leave the pledge over there. We're not dusting it off anytime soon. Today's number 3 item comes to us from the world of Japanese robot sex. Yeah.
The Japanese have a long history of taking normal, everyday activities and making them unbelievably more efficient. And now they can add sperm donation to the list.
Yeah. So let's say masturbating into a plastic cup is just too much trouble for you. Start saving up for one of these.
Wow.
Yes.
I mean, who would seriously want to put any
This was
body
me.
part
Hello.
into that, let
Hi.
alone your
Yeah, no,
weight?
I definitely want to get that overnighted. And if I could, do you have the car charger accessory?
Oh, Kevin, come on. Really?
That's fantastic. Yeah, if I can get that in there as well. And do you have like adapter rings, like something that could just make it a little smaller?
And a number 2
Something
today.
really tight.
Batman is the biggest badass in the movies, but this clip from the Vegas Strip proves that dressing up like a Batman in real life is a horrible idea.
Honestly, Batman's father would be totally disappointed if he wasn't murdered to death in a crime alley. You laugh at that one? That's the one that just tickles you? The brutal murder of his father in an alley? I never know about you, Candace Bailey. Still ahead, the safest sex is no sex. Unless it's with a sex bot. No, please don't.
It's so gross.
Please, no.
Ew.
Today's ATN featured the Caped Crusader in a ground and pound beatdown. So riddle me this. What's the name of Batman's supervillain attacker? Tweet us your responses at AOTS, #OMGROFLOL. If we go batty for your response, we'll feature it on Friday's show. The internet's confused as to whether or not that's a belt or your belly.
It's my stomach.
There it is, yeah.
Oh, I shoved my band up.
That's all it took. Today's number 1 item comes to us from McDaniels College in Maryland. Yeah, whatever. Where some tone-deaf students took it upon themselves to cover the Lonely Island celebration song, I Just Had Sex.
But these students use their music for an agenda to promote safe sex using the power of bad singing and even worse rapping.
We can't have sex, ay, unless you wrap your wounds. Still feel good. That rubber, I can't put my penis inside her.
My girl, let me do it. And literally just having safe sex. Met me before it was too late. Never guessed where I just came from that safe sex. Wearing a condom is definitely the best.
When I had drug sex, it felt real great, but I had to call the clinic after I was done. Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Guess what you just did? Had sex, put my mouth, used a condom down south. For sure, nice of him to wrap this thing. It's the best. Safe sex now.
We just had sex, and I'll never go back to the unprotected sex of the past.
Wow.
How did that just happen?
Yeah, I'm not saying my penis has standards, but those women did everything wrong. Everything they did was just wrong.
Okay, so what you're saying is you would not have sex with them.
Well, I didn't say that. That's one thing I didn't say
Yes,
just now.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, Kevin. You're saying you would have sex with them.
Yes, I would. Thank you. Oh, speaking of sex, this happened.
This always happens.
Hey, offenders. Attack of the Show posted my bail and sent me to Venice Beach, California to offer people sex advice. So strap on your rollerblades and let down your Speedos. This is Sex Man on the Beach.
So the last guy I was dating in Oklahoma, we were dating for 10 months. And he gave me an ultimatum to either sleep with him or that we would break up.
Yeah.
So we ended up breaking up, but what do you think I should have done?
I don't know.
Hey, are you listening to me?
Quid pro quo, Big Red. Does the hair that's on top of your head also match the hair that's down near your and does that hair also the hair that you would grow, say, on your and all of this and if hair is different, does that match the hair that I probably deserve that. Like I always say, if I can touch just one person down there, it's been worth it. Everything else is just the sauce from that. I'll see you next time, because I'm in your...
Did you guys know that the national bird of Korea is a vampire? Stop looking at me like that.
Now, one of their most beloved bloodsucker tales is actually traveling from manga to the big screen. So here's everything you need to know about Priest.
Forgive me, Father.
Just in time for Friday the 13th, the vampire-slaying film Priest is about to hit theaters. And to prepare you for the upcoming slaughter, we've got your introductory course.
You have no idea what's coming, Priest.
The Priest series started in 1998 as a manhwa, or a Korean comic, by Hyung Min-woo. Inspired by the PC first-person shooter Blood, the comic series was a supernatural horror set in the Old West. In 2002, the series was adapted into English by manga publisher Tokyo Pop. In the comics, a priest named Ivan Isaacs is turned into an undead demon and set out to destroy a fallen angel and his zombie-like vampire minions. This priest defeats the demons by sacrificing himself and trapping the archangel into a mystical sarcophagus known as the Domus Parata. The series became a cult classic, spawning several volumes and a film adaptation.
The devil comes in many shapes, many shapes.
The Priest film takes place 150 years later, in a post-apocalyptic future where the Earth is barren and scorched from humanity's war with the vampires. The Vatican Church now leads humanity against the vampires with the help of their secret weapon, the Order of Saint Vertinez. This order is comprised of warrior priests who are touched by God and bear the mark of the cross on their head in honor of Ivan Isaacs. Now, to add a little science fiction to this horror western genre, a decommissioned priest, played by Paul Bettany, must come out of retirement to rescue his kidnapped niece from vampires.
Where's Lucy?
Along the way, Priest teams up with a sheriff and the priestess, played by the beautiful but deadly Maggie Q. Together, this trio must confront the Black Hat, a former priest turned vampire, and defeat his legion of vampires.
I am the bringer of the die.
All right, so now that you've been debriefed, you're ready to take down some vamps when Priest attacks theaters in 3D this Friday.
It's going to be a massacre.
Is in theaters this Friday.
Still ahead, Bank of America is reissuing a lot of debit cards. Is it because of Sony's data breach? Sarah Underwood has all the details in the feed.
She was at a nostril
How pretty
breach.
Sarah Underwood is.
Oh, P-Comp is lucky. And plus, Hardwick's here with Canon's newest DSLR and Gadgetron, and actor Michael Rosenbaum gets one last run at Clark Kent on the Smallville series finale. Someone want to wake him up? Anybody? Michael? Okay.
He's reading about the new princess.
Just stick around. This portion of Attack of the Show is brought to you by Priest, in theaters Friday.
That's great, beautiful.
That's a keeper.
Aww.
What are you kidding?
There he is.
All the news you need to know.
Feed.
Hey guys, I'm Sarah Underwood. It is Wednesday, May 11th, and here are your top stories. Is Bank of America replacing customers' debit cards because of Sony's data breach? Well, according to LA Times, the country's largest bank is sending out new debit cards to customers due to reported suspicious activity and a, quote, mass compromise. B of A won't name names, but a viewer who uses PSN reached out to us and said his card was canceled and is getting replaced. He was told it was because of a hack or security compromise with a service he uses, presumably PSN. While we can't be sure that this large-scale card replacement is because of Sony's data breach, Bank of America customers who use any of Sony's online services, you might want to touch base with customer service. And if you're having any issues, head to g4tv.com/PSN and let us know, and we'll have more as the story develops. And if you've been eager to get your mitts on Google's Chrome Netbook, well, you are in luck. Soon, you'll be able to buy or even rent one. Yeah. At Google's I/O conference, they said they'll soon offer a plan that will allow students to rent a Chrome OS netbook for only $20 a month. They also revealed that on June 15th, Acer and Samsung will be releasing their own Chromebooks, Samsungs will range from $429 to $499, while Acer's will start at $349. In related news, Angry Birds was just released in the Chrome Web Store for free. So bye-bye productivity, bye-bye. Yes. And finally, Oreo lovers, rejoice. The triple double Oreo is coming to a grocery store near you. Yes! Yes! The rumors are true.
What?
Whoa!
Rejoicing over here.
I like how you rejoice, Candace.
You told me to rejoice, so I'm rejoicing.
Hey! Sexy. Okay. Well, rumors are true, and Nabisco has confirmed that the double down of cream-filled cookies will soon become the 29th Oreo variation. A few packs of the double-layered, double-stuffed, half vanilla, half chocolate monstrosity have already been sent out to a few lucky foodies, but it won't hit shelves until sometime this summer. Fried Oreos will never be the same, will they, Candy?
Never.
Never, never. I'm Sarah Underwood, and you've just been fed. Now back to Candace and Kevin.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you, Sarah Underwood. When she hears double stuff, she just reacts. She loves.
Woo! Yes, I have a spaz.
It's the chocolate and vanilla combo that gets you, doesn't it? Good night, America.
Sometimes America seems awfully strange.
I probably have words to say, don't
me.
I? Yes, fortunately for the rest of us, the world, it's even more strange.
No matter where you go in this world, technology reigns supreme. And apparently, the same is true in the afterlife. The proof is in Malaysia, where families across Southeast Asia have gathered to buy fake luxury gifts for their dearly departed. The annual tradition is part of the King Ming Festival, a day for the observance of loved ones who've passed away, and as it turns out, even for the deceased, the iPad 2 is a hot commodity. As Diagonal View reports, local store owner Jeffrey Tay has already sold out all 300 of his $1 paper replicas of the iDevice. While other items like massage chairs and cardboard televisions just sit on top of the shelf collecting dust, the demand for fake iPads increases. After purchasing, the families take the gifts to their loved ones' graves and burn them to ashes, which they believe sends the gifts up to heaven. Although some people insist that the deceased are of an older generation that won't know how to use an iPad, so they burn shirts, shoes, and fake money instead. Yeah, fake money! Make it rain! Meanwhile, over in Northern Europe, nature is getting the most out of technology. That's right, those are real birds. Tweeting. No, I mean tweeting. It is an ongoing project in the country of Latvia called birdsontwitter.com, founded by the author Volderams Dudums, who has fixed pieces of bacon onto a keyboard outside of his window this past winter. As the little birdies fly onto the keys and chomp at the pig fat, they naturally compose tweets that are posted to their own account at hungry_birds. With a live webcam surveilling their every tweet on Ustream, the birds average 150 tweets per day, including literary gems like LOL, 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 among various and random number combinations as well. Now, you may think the project is silly, but Dudum's idea behind it is to bring attention to how pointless and futile most people's messages on Twitter really are. And apparently, he's made his point, because Hungry Birds are currently host to over 4,000 followers. The only question we have is, how long until William Shatner has a show based on this Twitter account? Lastly, we take a trip to Dubai, where a 48-year-old Frenchman known as the Human Spider has successfully scaled the tallest building in the world, the Burj Khalifa. Coined as the holy grail of extreme sports, climbing this 2,717-foot tall structure has been attempted by over a dozen experienced rock and wall climbers from around the world, but to no avail, until now. The French Spider-Man Alain Robert, who suffers from permanent vertigo due to a 50-foot fall he experienced at age 20, neglected the advice of his doctors and climbed the structure regardless, making it from the bottom to the top of the building in a total of 6 hours. Most will agree it is just insane that he continued to climb after it got dark. So there you have it. Paper iPads for the dead, pig fat for tweets, and an extreme act of bravery. That's what's up with the world.
Joining me now from the very, very funny comedy Breaking In, ladies and gentlemen, Michael Rosenbaum is here. And he is well hydrated. Very well hydrated.
We got canceled. But we're still alive. There's a little morsel of whatever left. You know, there's this thing called # Breaking In on Twitter.
Yeah. The teens
the kids are calling it.
Yeah.
So you need to go to that and watch it because it's a funny show.
Okay.
I mean, we go.
But Breaking In was canceled.
Well, so far. I mean,
That's not I just want to.
They freed Willie at the end. All your questions were about that?
No, not all of them. I was going to ask.
By the way, tonight it's on After American Idol. It's a kick-ass show.
They should tune in.
We had a Goonies episode. You like
Love
Goonies? We had.
Was there a Truffle Shuffle involved?
There's Truffle Shuffle. There's a 21 Jump Street episode next week. It's a great show. Millions of people tuned in.
Now, so this Twitter campaign.
I'm very angry!
What? No. No, it's fine. It's fine.
Christian Slater's awesome. He was on the show.
Why are you angry about Christian Slater being so awesome?
It was a great show, and I hope it, there's...
Can the Twitter campaign do anything?
We'll see if this Twitter... if it really works, we're going to see now. We're going to find this out.
But hey, on Friday, back on Smallville.
And then Friday... Yeah. Friday is the 10-year series finale. 10 years.
That's insane.
Yeah, I started when I was an infant. Now I'm on Medicare. It's like it's a show that keeps on going, isn't it?
You got your AARP discount fully fired up.
That's great.
You're back as Lex, and has CG technology caught up now? Do you get the bald head digitally, or?
Wow, if only we had that, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what? We got a bald cap. Well, it's weird because people upset me sometimes. They come up to me and they go, "So you were a bald cap for 10 years or 7, whatever?" I go, "This is my real head. I shaved this 2 hours a day." Do you have to beep it out if I don't say it, but I mouth it?
No, what? No.
You don't
we were good until the second pass through. I think when you really made it clear. What you're doing.
So
I think
then I
we're
wear a
fine until that
bald
part.
cap because I guess I had this matrix bump. I don't know, but you'd have to feel it. But I had this little lump on the back of my head.
Have you had it checked out?
Yeah, it's called an occipital bone. But mine sticks out a little more, so I call it the occipital boner.
Hello.
So there's 8 people in the studio cheering for me. Thank you.
Let's
pay these people.
That's 7 more that cheer for me. So congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Are you going to take the occipital boner to the Maxim party tonight or no?
The Maxim party. My publicist over there, Dan Wiener, great publicist if you need one.
Yeah.
If you're in trouble, go to Dan Wiener.
But not a good wingman, apparently, because Dan doesn't want you to...
Dan says, "I don't know if you should go to it, people see you at the Maxim thing." No, he didn't say that. Yeah, he did. He's shaking his head. He's like, we want you to get you in. No, I don't want to talk about this. How did you get me into
Let's show
this?
America the man who doesn't want you to have a good time tonight. Where's Dan?
Yeah, there's Dan.
No, he's cowering now. He's cowering.
Why not show a clip of Breaking In while we're at it? Can we show a clip of Breaking In?
No, actually, we have
that.
You know what we do have? We have a clip of Smallville. This is from Friday's episode.
I haven't even seen this yet, I swear to God.
Well, here it is for the first time ever for everybody. Here it is,
My occipital
Smallville.
bone's going nuts. Oh. Do you notice my head looks bigger with the bald cap?
A little bit.
I mean, I know how to say one thing in Spanish because I was taught it because I have a big head, but yo tengo grande cabeza.
Grande cabeza, yeah.
Which means I have a big head. But then you put that thing on me,
Yeah.
Maybe
you had this weird back erection sticking out of the cap, too. I don't know what that was.
I do.
But it was noticeable. So Lex is still just whiny because, Daddy gave Clark more attention, and, you took my hair.
Did you watch the series at all? Of course. Have you ever heard of a thing called an arc, Mr. Show Host?
That was
Next on G4. Gee, aren't I great?
That was
That's
spot
Candace
on.
over there, isn't it?
That was spot. That is Candace.
She's heckling. She's one of the 8 people.
Our arcs peak when the skater hits his nuts on the rail. That's our finale.
And I watched the rubber video with the high school kids.
What? The rubber video?
Right before me, there was a song by these high school kids about using rubber.
Oh, the safe sex video? Yeah.
Jeez, man, I can't say. Let's show him. You show all that. You know what's funny is your producer Nando. I mean, is that his real name, Nando?
Yeah,
sounds like a ColecoVision game. You remember ColecoVision?
I remember it.
But he's telling me, whatever you do, don't say. So I had to come out and say.
Should we all just say it together on the count of 3?
1, 2, 3.
Did we make
No
it
one
there?
said it.
I don't know.
No one said it.
I trailed it out, but I bet it got censored anyways.
You guys aren't team players. Candace, not even you?
No,
She's having sex with Mando.
Yeah. She drops it constantly. She's got a sailor's mouth. Or the mouth on a sailor, one of the two.
This is a treat. How many people are watching
Here's the
this
thing.
today?
Here's the goodie.
Yes.
A question for you, totally unrelated, but this is true. If you had to pick a favorite wrestler, I heard you were into WWE, WWF, anything with 2 dubs in it. Who would be your favorite wrestler?
I got to go with Brother Love from the 80s. I don't know if you remember.
I do.
Hang on. Brother Love used to say, Hulk Hogan, I love you. But that don't mean I like you.
So,
Brother Love!
He wasn't actually a wrestler. He was more of a manager. But
don't do that to me.
No. Hey,
he
I
wrestled.
have to break you down to build you up, Buttercup. Let me tell you why.
I like you. I like this. You're feisty.
This is legitimate.
What?
This is for you, good sir.
No. There's no.
Promise you? Hold on. One of them. Hold on. No, now you hold the phone. All right. Now you hold the phone. I see the bone growing. Here's the deal.
Go ahead.
One of our producers interviewed you on a red carpet about 3 years ago. Was it about 3 years ago? 8 years ago. And you mentioned that you liked that. That same producer worked for WWE, put in the call. This is, I swear to God, this is 100% real. This is Brother Love to Michael. I love you. Legit.
Are you serious?
Because we love you.
You swear to God, though.
Swear to God.
Because
promise.
we did a thing called a pre-interview. Who's your favorite wrestler?
Yeah.
It's Brother Love.
Well,
and then
this. No, 100% legit. That was literally from the 8-year ago interview. Our producer saw that you were coming on the show and made it happen. So there you go, good sir.
Oh, right there, right between the legs. Brother Love.
Save it for the green room. An absolute pleasure.
Breaking in tonight. Everybody's got to watch it.
And
after
tweet.
Idol, after American Idol. Tweet. Go save the show. It's Smallville Friday.
Michael Rosenbaum, everybody, check out the 2-hour series finale of Smallville this Friday on the WC. Thank you very much. The CW. Awesome. It's on one of those networks. Stay tuned. Gadget Braun. We got a fistful of DSLR that weighs in at just under a pound. Stick around. You can't cover my words. I got nothing. I have no personality.
Here's a question for you. Would you eat a cockroach sandwich every day for 50 days straight for your own army of servant monkeys? You logged on to G4TV.com and told us what you thought, and we'll have the results after the break.
Fail. You're dead. Major fail. 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 You lose.
The results are in, and about 74% of you said that you would not eat a cockroach sandwich every day for 50 days straight for your own army of servant monkeys. I can't help but feel like most of you don't truly appreciate the value of servant monkeys. Log on to G4TV.com for more questions like this and tell us just how far you'd go.
I would not go anywhere with a cockroach. That is like the most disgusting thing I've ever heard. Anyways, Gadget Braun has 2 rebels. Canon's new DSLR and Chris Hardwick.
What?
When you're buying a Canon Rebel, you know you're getting something special, like the new T3i. This compact DSLR camera harnesses the power of the Digic 4 image processor for stunning 18-megapixel images and jaw-dropping high-def video. All viewable on the 3-inch Vari-Angle LCD. And since it weighs just barely over a pound, you can take it anywhere. So pick up the Rebel for $900.
I just realized my entrance was not remotely rebellious.
No, not at all.
It was very much like, please like me. Like, that's not rebellious.
Regardless, welcome back, Chris.
It's nice to be here, Candace Bailey.
It's nice to have you here, Chris.
I've been gone for a couple weeks.
Let's spread apart
I've been
a little bit.
instructed to give you the space that the restraining order requires.
Thank you. Now, it feels pretty light for a DSLR. Did you have any problems carrying this around?
No, because my arms work.
Super light,
yeah, it's
actually.
a pound. Like, it's a pound. It's literally, it's super light. Throw it around. It doesn't matter. Canon loves it.
I'm still holding it, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Canon makes makes these entry-level cameras easy for almost anybody to use.
Yep.
Like my mom could use this.
Yeah, she could, although I don't know her, so I'll shut up. But that is definitely the case here. There are a lot of shortcut buttons, so you won't really have to dive down into the menus. They did a great job of that. You also got live view, but I will say it does take a little bit longer on live view to take a picture than if you were just using the viewfinder, but that's pretty standard with these kinds of cameras. There's also the rotating LCD, which is a lot of fun. See, this just
I love this.
rotates.
It's my favorite. Look at that, y'all.
Watch it.
Freaking
this is great. Yeah, and then it just pops back on there like that. Sorry, I made that difficult for I like to make it difficult for the camera to find. Oh, you're not. Oh, hey, what's up, Danny? Where is he? Oh, you're over there.
And we're starting to expect features like creative filters and HD video on DSLRs now. So how well do they work on the T3i?
They work really well. You can apply creative filters like fisheye, black and white, and soft focus, but it's only after you've taken the picture right there. Video looks spectacular. It shoots full HD at 30 frames per second. Look at those guys duking it out, and easily on broadcast quality. We're consistently.
It looks really nice.
It does.
I want to drink that water.
Yeah. Oh, who's perving on the girl in the canoe? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, grab that oar. We are consistently amazed at how good that it looks on camera.
Okay, so the video is amazing. How are the pictures?
The pictures look fantastic.
Yay!
Exactly. Normal light photos are detailed. They have accurate colors as well as great depth of field.
Oh, look at how cute they are.
They're adorable. They're practically perfect pictures. Low light photos are also great. And the flash is really bright. They might blur just a tad, but this really wasn't a huge problem. Hey, that's one of our producers. Hey, how'd that get in there?
Are you making out with an old
No,
woman?
I don't. Yes, I'm a cotton muncher. I'm sorry, okay? Yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
A cotton muncher?
I'll tell you at the break.
Okay, all right. It's $900 for just the body, or $950 for the body and a lens. What's the verdict?
Are you ready for this?
I'm ready, I'm ready.
I hope you're pooping pants on, because you're going to need them. 5 out of 5!
Oh, yeah!
This camera's fantastic. I would like to say that the T2i has the same specs. It's $100 cheaper, but it does not have the rotating LCD.
Which is money!
Yeah, which is super, super sweet. Otherwise, you cannot go wrong with the T3i. It's a super great camera.
All right.
Yeah, all right, up top.
That's it for
Here we go.
Gadgetron.
Yep.
And now a personal message from Chris Hardwick.
Hey, Diana Rosenbach, I bet you wish you went to the prom with me now. Woo, I'm on TV. You're not on TV, Diana. You're probably divorced right now with 3 kids and all chunky eating mayonnaise with your hands. Oh, everyone should watch Web Soup, too.
Coming up, it's an all-new episode of Web Soup. Drop in for a visit to Nutshot Township. Plus, airborne senior citizens, the ladies of CougarLife.com, and of course, young men screaming about their shattered scrotums.
I'm bleeding out my dog, dude.
It's an all-new Web Soup coming up next.
Web Soup is on right after Attack of the Show today.
It sure is.
Yay.
And now let's go over to Kevin.
Yay. We're making the wait for E3 a little less painful. How, you all silently ask?
What?
By giving away free stuff. Yay! Oh, hey, what's up?
Hey.
I didn't see you there. We're just giving away free stuff every day until E3.
Love free stuff.
You know, cool stuff like Xbox 360s, PS3s, Nintendo 3DSs, and Alienware laptops. Psh, no biggie. It's just a tower of prizes that we have that you
Every
can
day
get.
is a different prize, and today we're kicking things off with the 3DS Nintendo's glasses-free 3D handheld.
Yeah. There's really no reason for us to be standing back to back, by the way. They're just showing product shots. There we go. To enter, visit our website at g4tv.com/road to E3 and get your entry in. All right. We love URLs. Get your entry in between now and Thursday, May 12th by noon Eastern to be eligible. We'll announce all the winners right here on tomorrow's show.
Game Break is next.
Yes. And before you actually buy Brink, you should hear what Morgan Webb has to say about it. She's gonna say something. She'll say something about it. Morgan will.
Why we rehearse. This is the why we rehearse. No, because then you're gonna use it. This is not a Brink buster. This is not a.
Coming up tomorrow on an all-new Attack of the Show. We're on the road to E3 and bringing you a sneak peek of all the awesome to come. We're looking at the best action-adventure games, including Uncharted 3, BioShock Infinite, and Gears of War 3. Then Allison Hayslip sinks her teeth into the cast of Priest, including Paul Bettany, Carl Urban, and the scorching Maggie Q. And it's a robot roundup and gadget prawn. We'll review robotic vacuum cleaners and the new Scuba, so you lazy bastards will never have to clean again. See it tomorrow.
All right, get this. Parkour plus a gun, that's gotta equal fun, right? And so you... I think they cut off my spoiler.
Yeah.
Please welcome back X-Plays Morgan. Whoa!
Thank you very much for having me. So, you remember last time I was here we talked about Portal 2?
Yeah.
You don't want to talk about that again? We could talk about that again.
No, I'd rather talk about a game that will make me appreciate good games like Portal 2 a little bit more.
All right, let's do it.
So Brink is this class-based first-person shooter slash parkour shooter.
Sounds great,
Yep.
right?
On paper, awesome. Put a controller in my hand. It's from Bethesda Softworks. We saw it last year at E3, and it looked great. It looked like it was going to be a good time. What happened?
I don't know what happened. I feel like if they had another, 6 months, they could have finished the game. But I don't even know where to start because there's so many little things wrong with the game. You can't at first figure out why you're having such a miserable time.
Right. You know you're not enjoying it. You just don't get why at first.
Exactly.
And then the picture becomes clear.
Team-based shooters, awesome. They've been done before. They shouldn't be reinventing the genre. Parkour games, we've had those too, not reinventing the genre. Yet somehow none of the elements actually function.
Right, and they don't add up to a compelling experience. Let's talk about the whole thing was the story. That you, two warring factions over some arc.
Yeah, they're warring, whatever. Who cares why they're warring, really? But so there's two warring factions in the beginning of the campaign. You get to pick which side you want to play, which is conceptually very interesting. And then you start to play, and you realize that you kind of move like molasses.
Yeah.
The guns are all completely the same. There's no reason to be anything but a medic because you can heal yourself and revive people.
Right.
And the grenades don't work the way you want the grenades to work. You throw them, and then they explode immediately, and they just knock a guy over. They don't even kill him. Let me count the ways.
But let's get to the parkour elements, because that was supposed to be, it had this smart system, which was you just basically hold the bumper down if you're playing on the 360, and it will intelligently navigate the terrain and let you move around. I found that you could just jump and get to the same places.
I took the stairs.
You enjoyed the scenic route?
No, because levels were not designed for parkour at all.
Yeah, they weren't taking
advantage of it. And you would forget that there was parkour in the game until you saw a bot climb up the wall, and you're like, oh, I guess I could do that and get up there that way. But I just tended to take the stairs.
Yeah.
Because it didn't work quite right. Also, first-person parkour, as we learned from Mirror's Edge, doesn't really work that well.
Right,
it's kind of confusing. You can never really figure out if you can get up somewhere or not get up somewhere. It's just not...
that is the sound of a satisfied gamer.
That is a sad panda sound right there.
Let's talk about the classes, though, because you did mention everybody should play a medic where you can sort of buff your health and buff your teammates and whatnot. There are 4 playable classes to choose from.
Yeah, there's the standards, engineer, I'm like medic, because I always played medic.
Right, there's
medic,
the soldier as well. I think there's like a recon class or a scout class that can spot mines and stuff. Yeah, operative.
So basically what you have to do is they'll give you an objective, and somebody on the team needs to be of that class in order to complete the objective. But otherwise, there's really no point, because then you have to run out into the middle somewhere, plant a charge, and get shot while you're setting it up. Theoretically, your teammates are watching your back. In actuality, doesn't really work that way.
Yeah. All right. So, what's X-Play's verdict?
5 out of 5.
On Brink. Yay!
No, that's not true. It's 2 out of 5. Weak weapons, bad weapons, worthless campaign, terrible AI. We didn't even talk about the terrible AI.
Yeah. Well, we were too busy bashing every other aspect of this game. But yeah, the AI is pretty terrible as well. I mean, human players might make it a little more fun, but good luck convincing your friends to buy it and join in on the crap fest with you.
A lot of other games to play.
Yeah. Morgan Webb, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, you know what? We probably just saved you $60.
We did.
So
send that over to me.
You're welcome. Brink's in stores now. That's a piece of info you didn't need.
All right, as you may know, we are actually still running charity auctions for Japanese disaster relief.
But you have less than 1 day left to bid, or something like that.
Yeah,
We've got
something like
25 autographed cell phones from our old set, and there are a ton of other great auctions.
That's right. Go to g4tv.com/Japan to bid right now, or you can donate directly. All the proceeds go to the American Red Cross, and again, we can't say it enough. Thank you to everybody.
Great cause.
Yes.
So please go and donate. Thanks to our guests, Chris Hardwick, Sarah Underwood, Morgan Webb, and Michael Rosenbaum.
I want to say something as well, real quick. Like, I know you just saw like 3 or 4 straight minutes of bashing on Brink. We want to like the game. We want to love it.
Of course you do.
It's just a little broken and unentertaining. So you know, hopefully we saved you some money there. And
are you apologizing?
I'm just send any complaint
Is this the first time
mails
I've ever heard you apologize?
Candace Bailey 5. Make sure you just direct them to @Candace Bailey 5
No,
on Twitter.
I wasn't the one bashing it.
You going to the Maxim party tonight?
I am going to the
What are you
Maxim
gonna
party.
wear?
I got a manicure and a pedicure. You can't see it.
Right. Yeah, okay.
There we go.
Okay.
That's not awkward at all.
No, that's good. And she bejazzled. Let's show that too.
Don't show that off.
There was a line. I crossed it. I'm sorry. I backpedal now, and we're good. We're all friends again, right? Great.
We're kind of friends.
Stick around. Why? An all-new episode of Web Soup is going to start right now. Like
10 seconds.
Not 10 yet. I would say 10, 9, 8.
8 seconds.
I'm not going to count. You guys, thank you for watching.